Cut! 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 Okay.
Hello and welcome back to the Made of Me show. I'm Abhishek Gaur and
I'm Anushka Mechandani.
we are in Mornington, Australia.
Mornington Peninsula, Australia.
Yes, pen, pencil, whatever, Sula. And we are here for our staycation. So we thought we'd shoot an episode here for you guys. And yeah, a lot of fun stuff regarding our adventures has been out on other socials. So if you've missed it, check out our TikTok, our YouTube Shorts, our Instagram Reels. Do check all of that so you can see what we are up to. But for now, let's get straight into this episode for Let's React. So for Let's React, I have few icks for you.
Okay.
It's all boy icks. Like it's all things that guys do that ick girls out. I feel like there aren't enough things that girls do that ick guys out.
Yeah. Because girls are not icky.
No. It's not about that.
Girls are not icky.
No.
Boys
Girls are
are
icky. Boys just have an ability to look past icks in life.
Rubbish.
Because
Absolute
it's
goddamn
like,
rubbish.
what are these small things matter? But girls are just finicky about these small things. Like, he did this, he did that, he did that. Girls are just thinking about others all the
What
time.
is this
and not
generalization? What is this
themselves. Oh,
generalization?
you started this generalization.
You started it.
You said
You said
girls are not icky, boys are icky.
that's a fact though. That's a fact. Girls are not icky, boys are icky.
No, I'll tell you a fact.
It's all about the testosterone, okay? Icky. Not icky.
Okay, I'm gonna get into the first one. It will start easy, okay? Like for sure, like 100% icky. This is when he has long fingernails, especially the pinky.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I know so many people who have this,
I don't know people.
like that pinky, and then just
I don't know people, but I've seen it on these like cab drivers and stuff, especially in India.
they did it. They are.
I know.
You said I don't know
But
people,
you said people
but
I know. I'm saying I don't know people I know who have it.
you didn't say no. You said
No,
I don't know
that's a-
people, but
that
I know
was-
cab drivers.
No, like I've seen
They are
cab drivers
people
and stuff in
too. Just because they earn less, they're beneath you. They're not people.
I've seen it on cab drivers and stuff in
Yeah.
India, especially. I don't know what's with that. What is with that? Do you know?
I've seen it. I don't know, but I've seen it with a lot of people in Dubai also.
Why do you need the pinky finger to be long?
I think it's to
Nail.
scratch.
The pinky. Icky. Thank
Yeah,
you for
I know.
proving my point.
Yeah, it is. I don't have it. What do you think? Thank you for proving. I'm
Did I say you?
speculating.
Did I say you?
Say you
Did
are-
I say you?
Oh, she's aggressive today. Anyway, next one. Velcro wallets. Can you imagine? You're like at a 5-star and the bill comes, it's like $750. The guy's like, don't worry, girl, I got this.
That is Velcro.
And it has like Superman printed on one side.
Oh my god. When I was young,
Yeah.
I used to think that they were so cool. And I'm pretty sure I've
They're
had at least
obvio.
one Velcro wallet with like Powerpuff Girls or something on it. Or Hannah Montana. I've had a Hannah Montana
I have
Velcro wallet.
never owned a Velcro wallet my full life.
Really?
Yes.
My friends used to have it when we were kids, but if you're grown up,
No.
look, this isn't a podcast where we sit and judge people, but it is.
I
So
thought
if
it
you're
was-
grown up and you have a Velcro wallet,
You're not grown up.
bye. Bye.
What is happening? First you're aggressive. What happens to you when the camera turns on? I swear she's like a different
Saying
person.
that like outside camera, I'm not like this. Outside camera, off camera, I'm not like this.
Outside
Ask anybody who knows me off camera, also I'm like this.
Yeah, ask. Next one. When the automatic door doesn't open, so he has to do the quick back and forth like. Huh.
That's a very
Specific one. I
It's a
feel
very
like.
specific one.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's an ick. I just think.
Can you demonstrate it for us, please?
Yeah. I can understand what she means
Yeah.
in a sense that if they're walking, he's on his phone and suddenly the door doesn't open, he's like, take 2 steps back
Yeah.
and take 2 steps forward and just do like wiggle himself so that the door recognizes his
Yeah.
presence.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think that's an ick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
I
genuinely
would think of it as funny rather
Yeah.
than an ick.
But okay, if he's like literally running and moving, then maybe. But if he's literally just walking back and going, I
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah, but as you said, girls are not icky.
True. But this isn't an ick. It's not an ick. I don't
A
think
girl with a Velcro wallet is not an ick either.
No.
Exactly. That's life is unfair. Anyway, paying for things with vouchers.
Okay.
I think that's an ick because you could be out on your first date and he's like, yeah, and then he just pulls out a voucher at the place to get like
In that
20% off.
situation,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
But like, if he does it without her knowledge, then that's fine. I think. Like, see, my point is, paying with the voucher is not an ick, but the situation it's in could be an ick, if that makes sense.
Yeah, of course that makes sense.
So like, if he pays for the food behind the scenes, where he says, "Oh, I'll just be back in a second," he goes, pays the bill, and comes back. It's not an ick. Honestly, I love using vouchers. I think vouchers is a great way to save money. I'm also very Cindy, so in for vouchers
Yeah.
always. I don't think it's an ick, but yes, if it was in that situation where the guy comes with the bill and he pulls out a fucking voucher, that's an ick.
It's like, oh, okay.
It's like an ick. Unless you guys have been dating for like 4 or 5 years, and then
4 or 5.
okay,
That's a long
2
time.
or 3 years.
2 or 3 also is a
Yeah,
long time.
okay, 1 year.
Okay, why you change so easily? You're changing your stance.
Okay, 1 year and 5 years in some relationships are the same.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So that's what I meant.
Yeah,
that kind of comfortableness with the other person.
Comfortability.
Yeah, where y'all are serious and y'all are steady, and then y'all are paying with vouchers.
Yeah.
I feel like if somebody just heard this conversation with no context, it does not make sense. But
That's all your conversations. Last ick that I have, when he's trying to walk next to his friends, but the pathway is too narrow, so he has to like keep stepping down, or he's standing right just behind them. Yeah.
I don't think that's an ick.
I feel that's an ick.
Like-
If I am the guy, I'm ick myself. I'll turn around and walk back to them.
Yeah, but
I'm not walking one step behind you.
Yeah. I have been in situations like this where
Yeah.
I've been in certain friend groups and I'm the one who's behind and I've contemplated my entire existence because
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
yuck.
what the hell?
That's yuck.
But again, it's very situation based. So if it's with his friends, then yeah, I mean, either his friends don't care about him,
I mean,
or-
if there's no space, there's no space.
but
Right?
there's always a way to make the other person feel like they are not left out.
Yeah, they
like
should
for
be.
me, this
See,
is
the
not,
one who's alone should be in front,
yeah,
not behind.
yeah, or
But
you
it's
just
still an
keep
ick
switching.
that you're just like, when you're working, it's like there's no space and you're trying to fit and there's
Yeah.
no space. It's
Or
so
you just
difficult.
all walk on the side and make everybody feel equal. Like again, see, this is very situation based, right? If it's not really about the physical thing, it's about the emotional thing. So it's not about 2 people in front and 1 at the back. It's about how those 2 people in the front are making the 1 person in the back feel, if that makes sense. But overall, I feel like I'm derailing a lot.
Yes.
Overall, yes, it's an ick in that situation. But if
In
it's
that
like
situation.
for somebody else where that person is giving the other person space, then it is not an ick because that's actually really cute, which is why that was my first answer. I feel like I'm talking to someone.
Yeah, you are. Anyway, that brings us an end to our icks. That's all I have. We went through them hard and fast.
Pause.
Like we do.
Huh?
Like our segments. So yeah, that was icks, and yeah, let us know what you guys thought of those icks.
Yeah.
If you have any icks of your own, please do comment down below. Anushka doesn't check comments as much, so if I find good ones, I'll be able to tell her. It's a good thing, I'm saying.
What the hell, Abhi?
I'm saying it as a good thing.
No.
But YouTube comments you don't check much. No, you check Insta.
Say it.
But that's good for them, guys. Listen. And
We
that-
do. Cut.
No.
Cut.
So since Anushka doesn't check
Abhi.
YouTube comments much, I'm saying it's good. So if you guys have any icks of your own,
Cut.
please submit them to YouTube. and then I can
stop
pray.
it.
What's so bad in
Let's
that?
redo it.
Why? That
Don't
it's
end on this.
that
Say,
is.
okay, that was a good segment. Restart. Restart. You know what? I'm gonna end this. Okay. Stop it. You smell really good, by the way. Okay, so.
Okay, that was it, guys, and now we're gonna get into game time.
No!
Okay, guys, so that was icks, and yeah, let us know what you think. If you have any icks of your own, you must submit them, and yeah, whoever of us reads it in the comments will tell the other person. And yeah, let's get into our next segment. Game time.
For game time, we have this game. True or false? Okay.
Okay.
So it's true or false. It's a game that our wonderful.
Okay, what do we do with it?
It's a game that our wonderful Airbnb host left for us, the game corner. Thanks. So basically, we're gonna take turns and we're gonna pick out cards, and whatever's said on the card is either true or false, and the other person has to guess if it's true or false. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Okay, so it's either true or false.
It's either true or false, yeah.
Okay.
So we're just gonna do one at a time. Okay? Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do. You pick 10 for me, and we'll keep score, and I'll pick 10
That's
for
a good
you.
idea.
Wait, so this is not really game time. It's quiz time.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Mud throwing was an official Olympic sport in 1904.
Yes, true, it was.
Okay. It's true. It's
Yeah,
good.
because I've read about that.
Okay, smart. Next. As well as its fur, the skin of a tiger is also striped. I don't know what that was. We're gonna go to the next one.
That makes sense. There's the answer written on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can answer it.
What?
You don't understand the question.
No.
The tiger
Yeah.
has stripes on its fur, right? So what they are saying is that if you shave the tiger completely, even its skin has stripes on it.
Oh.
So that's what I'm thinking. Is it true or false? I'm gonna say true.
Yeah, it's true. Nice. Okay.
2 out of 2 for Abhishek.
All right. Okay. Putting sugar in a vehicle's gas tank will ruin the engine.
I hope so. I'm gonna say true.
It's false. So you can put sugar in your gas tank. Please don't.
I don't think you can. I
Please
just don't
don't.
think it's gonna ruin
It
it.
won't ruin it, but don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Also, if you're doing that, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
So the 4 kings in a deck of playing cards
Yeah.
represent
4
Charles,
seasons. Okay.
Charlemagne, David, Caesar, and Alexander.
I have no idea. I feel like that's a good reasoning. I've also heard the 4 kings represent 4 seasons, not the hotel. But let's say true. I don't know.
It's false.
Okay. I have no idea.
No worries. So 2 on 4. The world's shortest war was between England and Zanzibar and lasted for 45 minutes.
False.
It's true. These are hard ones. It's general
Yeah.
knowledge. Drinking alcohol keeps you warm.
That's true.
That's false.
Then why do
Even
they-
though I feel like that should be
that
true,
should be
because
true.
it does
Everyone
keep me
in
warm.
mountains drinks rum and brandy.
Yeah.
That's like the most truest of true things. Anyway, 2 out of 6. This
You
game
can-
doesn't know anything.
The world's widest road is in Brazil and has enough space for 160 cars to drive side by side.
Side by side. There will be 80 tracks each side. I'm gonna say false.
It's true.
2 out of 7. I
Is
started
this game a
so-
joke?
I don't know. I started so well.
A sudden shock can cause a person's hair to turn white overnight.
I think that's true. You're saying false things with better conviction.
It's not about how I deliver it.
Of course it is. The tiger one I only got because of how you delivered. You gotta
So you're not good at this game.
clearly.
You gotta wait. Next. Canada means big village.
False. It's true. Let me guess. It's true. 2 out of 9. Whatever. Move on. What? Big village? Mohit, you live in a big village? You live in a small village in a big village?
Okay, hi Mohit. Okay. Um, starfish do not have brains.
False. Jellyfish do not have brains. Starfish also don't have.
I just laugh because that was so
Jellyfish,
funny.
starfish, Anushka. So many creatures. 2 out of 10, guys. Not very good. I started really good. I thought when I got 2 out of 2, I get at least 6.
Yeah,
Like, just by average, I should have gotten 4 out of the next 8.
ideally.
But like, not ideally, just like 50-50 chance. If I said true for everything also, I would have gotten it. But
Maybe.
ready? Anushka's turn.
Yeah.
The nursery rhyme ring around the roses or ring around Rosie
Yeah. I know this one. Read
was
it?
written about the Black Plague.
True. I know this one. Because when I found it, I read it on Instagram and I was like, what?
The dark side of the moon is in permanent shadow.
False.
The Mona Lisa has no eyebrows.
True. This one is a fact. I've known this one. I beat him. Should I continue? Woohoo!
Cutting your hair will help it grow faster and thicker.
It's false. That's also a fact. I just know that. It's okay, buddy. Cheer up.
The plastic cards many hotels hand out to guests as room keys contain credit card details that can be used to defraud visitors if the key is stolen. Like in case this
Yeah.
key is stolen,
Yeah.
that has enough details that to defraud someone. That's why they like when you're checking out they ask for it back. That's what it's saying.
False.
Whatever.
There's so many hotels where I'm not going to finish that sentence. What happened?
5 out of 5, you're winning so much. Ostriches hide from predators by burying their heads in the sand.
True.
False.
Ooh.
Woo! She lost one. 5 out of 6, loser.
I knew that was false. I just wanted to give you a point.
How do I get the point?
You get to do that. What you just did.
The word mosquito means little fly in Spanish.
Mosquito.
Spanish, not Italian.
False.
True.
It's true?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
5 out of 7. Swimming directly after eating a meal can cause cramps and drowning.
Oh, false.
I think it's so smart.
Yes.
6 on 8. Extra oxygen is pumped into Las Vegas casinos to keep gamblers from getting tired.
If this is true, it's going to be wild. I think it's false.
Whatever.
I'm so good at this.
The Vikings always wore horned helmets.
Yeah, true.
False.
Ooh.
Yes! 7 out of 10.
I win!
Yes,
I win!
I'm gonna be in a bad mood now for the rest of the episode.
What the hell? Relax. You're like an Alibaba version of me.
That's why I'm in a bad mood. Okay, guys, that brings us to an end of this completely stupid quiz, whatever, which was
it's
not
only
even.
stupid because I won.
Yeah, it was not even close. It's embarrassing. When he loses by such a big margin, should be the next ick that we put on our show.
Okay.
And yeah, let's get into our final segment, which is going to be let's
Talk
mumble
about
about
it.
it. Let's talk about it.
Today we are talking about this question that I actually heard a long time ago, but then I just came up with it now. So, if you were president for a day and there were 3 laws you could change, what would you do? Let's talk about it.
Serious. You knew it's not a let's talk about it. So you're like, let me ask and then.
It is a let's talk about it because we're talking about
If you were president for 3 days.
if you
Oh shit. If you were president and you could change 3 laws for 2 days. For 1 day. But
if you were president for a day.
But no laws get changed in a day, so.
If you were president for a day.
Yeah, but I have to wait for the Republic Party to write off and then the Democratic Party
This
to
is
write
a
off.
fake question, okay?
No,
Just
this is how you
imagine.
answered, okay? That's why. You understand, when you find loopholes, this might pick your poison or would you rather than this is how I feel.
So this is throwback.
Yes, throwback to last episode.
So this is payback. This is payback.
Yes, this is PB.
It's a fake question. If you were a president, if you were the,
What I mean? Can you repeat?
if you were,
Just,
if you were president for a day and you could change 3 laws or come up with your own 3 laws, let's add a little bit of masala. What would those 3 laws be?
I would say that people have to go through a, let's say, 1, 2, or 3 week screening process before they can own a pet. So the first screening process would be where daily a social worker will bring the pet to your house for, let's say, 2 to 3 hours for 7 days, and then they will see you according to your timings, no problem. And then they'll see the pet in your house. They'll see that if you have sufficient space for whatever regarding the whatever species or breed it is, whatever it needs.
Yeah.
And that'll be the first week step. Then the next step would be that they'll leave the pet at your place for, let's say, 5-6 days, and then they will check in, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And the next would be a surprise visit whenever, and then they will talk to your neighbors to see if the pet is, like causing a nuisance or what's the situation like.
Yeah.
And yeah, so there's a more, regardless of whether you pick an animal from the street, so you have to, okay, no, that'll be end up being 2 laws.
It's okay. You can have 4 if you want.
No, I'm doing 1.
Okay.
That no matter what happens, if there's an animal living in your house, you have to register it in the government for as your pet.
Yeah.
Like in Dubai.
Yeah.
Okay, but you have to register it as a pet.
Yeah.
But the registration process will have all of this in it. So
Yeah.
it's just 1 law only I'm adding with contingencies in it.
Yeah.
So that'll be the first one I'll add, so that there are more responsible pet owners and animals get less like shit owners that don't treat them well.
Yeah.
Okay, one would be that. Second law would be to put mandatory like front and back cameras on each car, which is recording 24/7 in case of an accident,
Like a dash cam.
like a dash cam. But what it does is it's always on, but at point of impact with the car, it saves the recording which was 2 minutes prior, which is very similar to what a dash cam, like what a body cam of cops do.
Yeah.
So it's recording all the time, but unless an incident occurs, it doesn't save any of the data. So this would be, it's always on. If the car experiences a collision, then automatically it triggers the sensors, and everything that's happened from 120 seconds prior till now, it's saved. Because that'll help, I feel like, in a lot of people who are trying to, for insurance reasons, do stuff. One would be that. That would also justify a lot of my road rage. For like people just driving wrong with the wrong rules.
Yeah.
Anyway, that would be that. And then third, okay, so if you have a license, every 1 year.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. You've always talked about this.
Yeah, once a year you have, when you go for your license, once every 2 years.
Yeah.
When you go for your license renewal, you have to do a quick 20-minute test.
Yeah.
Again.
I like that. And
so that's every 2 years, and every 10 years you have to do a theory test, because the rules of the road also keep changing over time.
Yeah.
So every 2 years when you renew your license, you must do a practical test,
Yeah.
and every 10 years you have to do theory test.
I like that. I like that.
Thanks. Yeah.
One of my rules would be like mine was also related to pets. Whatever pet you have, like a domestic pet, cat, dog, bunny, whatever, I would make it mandatory for that pet to have an air tag or like a tracker. Because especially even like here in Australia and in Dubai, lots of people let their pets out. I used to let my cat out. So if they get lost, it gets so difficult.
Yeah.
So I would make it a mandatory law that if you're letting your pet out of the house not on a leash, like without a leash, they have to have a tracker. It's just a thing. Cause
it could just be one of those during the adoption process, they have the snip tracker.
So basically every domestic pet in the country has to have a tracker. And trackers that are cheap and good, and like trackers that can be accessed by everyone through the same network, like how AirTags kind of work. That would help with so many pets that get lost also. I would make that mandatory. And my second law, which is a bit silly, is that I wouldn't allow the color black in my country in terms of like clothing.
That's so racist.
In terms of clothing and cars and this and that, because just like that.
Like, but like, what about this? Like, Mike is black, then what do we do?
Yeah, like, as in, okay.
Like,
let me make it more
the
specific.
tripod stand is black, my bag is black.
No black cars. No black clothes.
But you can't have a Lamborghini which is not black.
Yeah,
it needs to be a black,
it's my country.
matte finish.
It's my country. I can do
Visit
whatever I want.
me to visit. My car in Dubai is half black. Is that allowed?
It's fully white, your car.
No, the roof is black.
Yeah, but yeah, like
that's allowed, no?
Some leniency will be allowed.
And shoes?
But no shoes. No black
shoes.
No black bed sheets. It's a pet peeve of mine.
Really?
Black
I
bed
love
sheets.
black bed sheets.
No black jackets.
Leather jacket?
No, out.
I'm not supposed to wear leather jacket in the cold. Are you mad?
Out.
With my sunroof down, I'm not going to wear leather jacket.
Out. But obviously, black detailing, black mics, black tripods, all that is fine. Just the main stuff like cars, buses, trains, clothes, bed sheets, like big significant things.
Yeah. I love how you went big significant things, cars and bed sheets in the same sentence.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay.
No black color allowed in my country. Okay. And my third law would be that everybody in the country has to try and be a vegetarian for 6 months. Yes. Mandatory
vegetarianism.
That. Yes. Again, my country, my rules. These are my made up rules.
Laughing.
No. I'm saying this for the podcast, for our viewers. It's my country. It's my rule. There is nothing I have against.
I wouldn't be shocked that you'd be impeached from presidency within 24 hours.
I don't know what that means. There's nothing I have against people who eat meat or anything. I used to eat meat for like 15 years.
Yeah, then you grew up and your eyes opened to the world. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's your opinion. But I just want everybody to give it a fair shot and try it out for 6 months. And see if it works for you. If it doesn't work, you can get meat in the next country because you're not getting it in mine. There's no meat allowed. Bye. All right. Did you like our topic?
I did like our topic. Awesome. Good, let's talk about it. And yeah, that brings us an end. Let us know what rules you would come up with, guys. If I or Anushka see any funny rules within the comments, we will share it with each other. And maybe we'll get some reactions out of each other as well. Yeah, that was a fun little episode. Sorry for the lack of energy. We are just, I am more in vacation mode right now. So my mind's just, but yeah, that's it, guys. We're going to wrap up with one thing we are grateful for. You want to go first?
Yes. I am very...
No, wait, you'll copy me. I'm going to go first.
Go.
I am grateful for this vacation in this Airbnb. And I am also grateful that I get to experience wonderful things with a wonderful person next to me. I'm
grateful I got to beat Abhishek in a game. No, I'm joking.
No, it's fine.
I'm not joking.
There are like barely any people who are grateful for that ever in life.
Honestly, it's a compliment because it rarely happens. So I'm grateful that I got to beat you because you're just so good at everything.
And yeah, that brings us up to an end of this episode, guys. Make sure you
Yes.
like, comment, subscribe, share, notification bell, good stuff for the good stuff. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Don't forget, we're here for you today
Tomorrow.
and every day after that. Bye!
Also, Insta, Anushka Insta, and my Instagram. Make sure you check everything out so you don't miss anything. And yeah, bye.
Bye!